Hello guys, welcome to my channel Miss Recap. Today I'm going to explain 2006 animated adventure comedy movie called Ice Age 2, The Meltdown. In the beginning of the movie we are shown a scrat which is removed from the top of the mountain. As soon as that net was removed, water started coming out of place. The one who covered it saved his net. He himself had fallen into the water. On the other hand, the children of different animals were playing in the water slide together in Sid's camp. Sid used to take good care of them, but all this used to bother him a lot. Then his friend Tiger and Mammoth, who is an elephant-like animal, come here and tell him that it is not in your power to handle these children. Why don't you leave this village? This sadness Sid and he leaves all the children alone in anger. Mammoth tells them a story to take care of these children, whose end was very good. These children started making fun of this thing, so he tells them that the end of every story is so good, after which Tiger sends all the children from there. And the children come and ask Mammoth that a turtle has told us that this island is going to be destroyed. Is this true? Mammoth says, oh no, there is nothing to be afraid of. I will talk to the turtle. Why is he scaring the children? Know that nothing ends in this world. On this, all the animals present here say that you are also the last mammoth of your generation. Mammoth was sad to hear this and he denies it and says that it is not at all. I will definitely find someone like me one day. Then Sid, who was upset with everyone, went to a big mountain, and when he was about to try to kill himself, Mammoth and all his companions see him and go to save him. Mammoth grabs his trunk and saves him, and when those people coming back down, the snow breaks under the feet of the tiger. He runs with great difficulty, climbs on top of Mammoth and saves his life. And then a look is shown to us from above of this place where all these people were living together, in the middle of the snowy sea in an island where the ice was about to melt, and soon this place would be filled with water that everyone would die. That is, the turtle was telling the children the truth. Noticing all this, one of them slips and they all reach the bottom together and go there and tell everyone that the turtle was telling the truth. Our island is going to be destroyed. Then a bird comes to everyone and says that I have seen everything that it is telling you, and if you all want to save your lives, then you will have to climb on such a ship across the island and go to the other island from here, which is standing on a big mountain. And yes, one more thing, find the boat before 3 days, otherwise everything will be destroyed within 3 days. After that, it was not yet completed that a big piece of ice falls on them from above, out of fear of which they all ran away from there because there were 2 bloody crocodiles in the piece of island. After leaving from here, all their purpose was to find the boat, because of which this mammoth sees a female mammoth named Ellie, like himself, seeing whom he was very happy. That is, in fact, he was not the only mammoth of his generation. There was someone else like him. He was happy that people would not bother him that his generation is over. But Ellie is acting like a small animal named Possum, because after the end of his entire family, she was living with Possum since childhood and she also considered herself Possum. Then Mammoth makes Ellie realize that you are not Possum, you are Mammoth, and stop doing such things. Do what I am doing. Mammoth had now including both his Possum brothers along with Ellie in his group. As they move forward, the ice under their feet melts as they pass through the water, due to which Tiger and Sid were in danger because Sid had fallen into the water. Tiger wanted to save him, but he couldn't save him because he himself was afraid of water. In all this, they faced dangerous and bloody crocodiles, which we had seen before. At this time, they were about to attack Mammoth, who facing them very bravely, throws them away with his big teeth. And then he looks at Ellie. Maybe Ellie was impressed by this, but Ellie thinks it is stupid to put their life in danger, so she was not impressed by him. Now the journey of this group started again. The small possum were also having a lot of fun and were also making them do it. From here, Sid explains to Tiger-like brothers that if you are afraid of water, then you should defeat your fear. While the fight between Mammoth and Ellie is not taking the name of ending, Tiger explains to Mammoth that you should not ignore Ellie. Think a little, you have to spend your life with him, and with this your generation will also move forward. While walking, the group comes to a place where Ellie was away from her family. Looking at this place, she was remembering a lot. She also remembers that she was actually not a possum, but a mammoth. But after the whole family was suddenly lost somewhere, she met a possum and since then she considered herself possum. She was also thinking that Mammoth would come here and propose her, on which they fight again. Ellie is very angry at her. Now she has made him go away from her. When all of them go away from her, they accidentally come to such a cliff that had no balance. Ellie and Mammoth were making themselves very difficult here. And now they finally go to the other side of this cliff. That tiger was about to fall from that cliff. Seeing this, they put their lives in danger and saved the tiger together. After that, they finally came to a safe mountain. Ellie realizes how safe it is to live in a group, how by helping each other, they easily get out of danger. Thinking all this, she also forgets her anger and decides to live with all of them. Everyone goes to sleep at night and we see that a small creature like Sid has taken her away from here. The people who were considering him their god also knew that this island was going to end. Sid feels very good to see this. These small animals had made a statue of him by mixing a lot of stones. Looking at this statue, it is known that Shaheen was on top of this statue. Mammoth and Ellie's life was in danger. Suddenly all of them imprisoned Sid and tried to put him in the lava of fire because they believed that with the sacrifice of their god they can avoid this problem. Although their life was in danger, but the mountain from which these people had made the statue of Sid, it saves Sid's life. In the morning, he comes and tells the whole story to his group. But no one believes his story because everyone is seeing a lot of water around them. They have come to know that they will have to reach the boat soon. Otherwise, they will all die. In the way of all this, they also faced a lot of bloodthirsty birds who wanted to kill them. But all these people somehow managed to reach the mountain on which there was a boat made of wood. But now, steam and water were also coming out of the ground. Moving towards from here seems dangerous to them. Mammoth says that we should face this danger, while Ellie says no, putting your life at stake is not a matter of wisdom. She fights all this and finds another way. While all of them were now moving towards that boat, they also see a lot of animals ahead of them who were leaving this place. Now suddenly thousands of gallons of water have come to their island from a broken rock. From the same side where Ellie was going, that is the life of Ellie and his brothers who are in danger. It is shown here that Ellie and his brothers are stuck in the stones, from which Ellie cannot go ahead at all. She takes her brothers out of a small hole from there, after which he does not care about his life anymore. While Mammoth is looking for him to help him, Mammoth is told by Ellie's two younger brothers Possum where Ellie is. He quickly ran over a mountain and was going to save Ellie. Possum had also fallen into the water at the top of the mountain. When Sid goes to help him, he himself falls on an ice and becomes unconscious. His life was also in danger. Tiger was watching all this and he was the only one who could save them. But how did he get into the water? He was afraid of water. Not today, never. Thinking this, he faced his fear and jumped into the water to save Sid and both Possum brothers, and finally saves them and brings them out of the water. It is shown that Mammoth is also trying to remove the stones in the water so that Ellie can be taken out. But here a dangerous and bloodthirsty crocodile also attacked him. Before the crocodile kills him, Mammoth gets away from him and stands in front of a stone. Now as soon as the crocodile comes to kill him, he quickly moves aside. He had made his work through those crocodiles with his own smartness. Now that stone had moved away from there because of these crocodiles, from whom bottom alley had come out, and the opposite stone had also fallen on those crocodiles from which they must have died. Two prey from one arrow, everyone's life was saved. Seeing this, everyone was happy, but the danger was not over yet. It was still left to get out of this place, from which they had to get the boat. But how? Now they were thinking that this is when we are shown the scrat again, which is behind a nut from the beginning of the movie, which gets away from it again and again. To break that nut, he hits it on the rock. The nut goes not break, but the rock breaks. With this, a good thing happened that all the water of their island had gone here again. Finally, along with their group, all the people of this island were saved, and so they were all happy. They now see a lot of mammoth here, seeing which they had known that the mammoth living in their group is not the only mammoth. When Ali goes with all his kind of mammoth, then everyone tells this mammoth that you will not be able to live without Ali. You also go with him. Mammoth, who was about to like Ali, also did not want to leave Ali. He puts Ali on his feet here, after which they both come back to their own group, because with whom they were happy since childhood, that was their family. Not those people who looked like them. This one decision of their made everyone happy. Their group was very happy to see them, close to them. In the last scene, we are shown the scrat again, from whose hand the nut has now gone far. Despite this, nut are coming in his dreams. When Sid wakes him up from this dream, he is very angry and Sid is running after him to kill him, with whom the movie ends here. Thanks for watching. If you like it, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel.